When I joined the company, it was nothing more than a handful of desks in a rented office space. No name recognition, no big contracts, no fancy equipment, just raw ambition and a lot of promises. I believed in the dream. I worked 60, 70 hours a week, built systems from scratch, pulled all-nighters when projects went sideways, sacrificed weekends, birthdays, anniversaries, every milestone, every new client, every successful launch. I was there. I wasn't just an employee. I was part of the foundation. Or at least, that's what I thought. The warning signs came slowly. A missed thank you here, a snide comment there. Then they hired a consultant, a fresh-faced MBA with expensive suits and even more expensive arrogance. He walked through the office like he already owned it, held private meetings I wasn't invited to, started suggesting new directions for the company, directions that didn't seem to include people like me. At first, I brushed it off. Change is normal, I told myself. Companies evolve. But the meetings without me grew more frequent. Suddenly, I wasn't asked to pitch in meetings. My projects were reassigned. The final blow came in an email. No meeting. No face-to-face conversation. Just a cold, clinical message. We're restructuring. We appreciate your years of service, but your role will be changing significantly. We hope you'll support the company's exciting new future. Support? They wanted me to train the person replacing me. The same arrogant consultant who hadn't spent a single late night fighting server crashes or client meltdowns. I sat there, staring at the email, feeling like I'd been punched. 20 years. And they were discarding me like I was nothing more than an old office chair they didn't want anymore. But I didn't rage. I didn't cry. I did something much, much smarter. Weeks earlier, when the warning signs started, I had quietly started planning. I met with recruiters. I refreshed old connections with former clients. Clients who, by the way, I had personally brought in over the years. Clients who trusted me, not the company name. It wasn't hard to arrange a few quiet conversations. If I ever move on, I said casually, would you follow me? The answers were overwhelmingly clear. Where you go, we go. So when I received that cold email, I didn't fight. I smiled. I packed my desk, shook a few hands, and walked out with my head high. What they didn't realize was that I wasn't leaving empty-handed. I was leaving with relationships, real ones, built over 2 decades of trust, sweat, and loyalty. Within 3 months, I launched my own consultancy. Small at first, just me, a laptop, and a few old contacts. But word spread fast. Clients started pulling their contracts from my old employer. Deals fell through. New projects dried up. The fresh-faced consultant? He lasted 6 months. Without the relationships, the inside knowledge, the loyalty of people like me, the new future crumbled before it even began. Meanwhile, my little consultancy grew. Within a year, I had hired a full team. Within 2 years, we were outbidding my old company for major contracts. Within 3 years, they were gone, absorbed by a larger firm in a desperate bailout. I never gloated publicly, never badmouthed anyone. I didn't have to. Their actions spoke louder than my words ever could. The lesson? Loyalty is a two-way street. If a company forgets that, they deserve to be forgotten too. People aren't machines you can replace when the model gets outdated. We are the dreamers, the builders, the heartbeat of every success story. Companies may build brands, but people build companies. And when you discard the people who built your success, don't be surprised when your success crumbles right after them. If you're ever treated like you're replaceable, remember, you aren't. Your skills, your relationships, your reputation, those are yours to take. And when the time is right, those are the tools that can build something even greater. Without the people who never valued you in the first place, walk away quietly, build loudly, and when they realize what they lost, smile and keep building. Because the best revenge isn't a lawsuit. It's living a life they wish they could still be part of.